Hello and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be looking at the Ferguson TX85 again, and during the time that we've been away I have acquired this, which is the service manual for the TX85, and unlike the TX9 it's literally just only a few pages. There's not really very much to it at all. But one thing it did have was it had, within the circuit diagrams, had this diagram of the tube. I've left the first anode supply off there because that's not what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing basically on the pins on the CRT tube neck itself. So if you look at the TV from the back, you've got this section. Then you got the pins like that around, like so. To go with that, I've also printed this off, which is, if I just bring it into, trying to get it so it's in the shadow but still visible. That is the pinouts, including the colour of wire on the BK output cable. And it seems that the adapter cable, the generic adapter cable, also has the same colourings, which you would expect, obviously. So what we're going to do is get the back off, get the tube neck board off, connect up the cable, and what I want to do is actually test the tube to see what kind of shape it's in. So let's get that underway. Time for the terrible background music again. I cannot sing since I don't know when. This is going on way too long. Thankfully, this is the end of the song. So the set is currently running at the moment. Because I can't boost the tube, what I've done is I've temporarily shorted out the heater resistor. So as you can see, that's going to pin 4, and obviously pin 5 is going to earth. So the aim is I'm just going to run it like this for a few minutes, turn the set off, and then see if, obviously running the heater for a little bit at slightly higher temperatures has actually helped at all. So I need to really do that with something that's fully insulated. So what I want to do is just tap the tube neck slightly. Not too much. Just tap it around this sort of section. You can't really tap it anywhere else. Just to try and dislodge some of the clag, or the build-up on the cathodes rather. Right, so I've got the Panasonic hooked up. This is a Panasonic NV7000EM, which is basically a multi-standard deck. PAL CCAM NTSC Special. And this is how the set is performing. The picture is nice and bright. Ignore the noise bars, that's basically the tape. Just adjusting the tracking out slightly. Mostly okay, but there are a little bit of tracking issues. So this one adjusts colour, so black and white colour. This might also be the deck itself, because there are some capacitors on the servo board that tend to age a bit, so that'll probably improve with use, but it's something to note down, but I'll probably need to replace those. So there's our colour. That's contrast, I think. So contrast is good. Brightness. Or is that contrast? I can't remember. It's one of the two. And obviously volume, which is running well. So on the whole, that's actually not too bad. The focus is okay as well. Unfortunately, my pattern generator doesn't currently work. That's something else I'm troubleshooting, but there isn't sort of noise all over the picture. There isn't sort of bleeding of colours or anything like that. It's actually not looking too bad at all. And that is just, we're using a simple little fix by just bridging the heater choke resistor for a few minutes, and then just gently tapping the tube neck to sort of try and clear off some of the material that's obviously attached onto the cathodes over the years. Some of you will be interested to see my workings and how I knew to bridge that resistor. So this is line output transformer, and from the line output transformer you have a feed that goes to the tube that supplies the tube heaters. So there's heater for green, blue and red. That's the earth at pin number 5. Input at pin number 4. That is an inline resistor, and that's the 6.2 volts that's coming in onto pin 4. Now, if you take a look at the other circuit diagrams, Thorn have rather nicely given us a schematic of each of the boards. So here's a schematic of the CRT baseboard. There's our 627. There's our 627. That's the one that I bridged, and as you can see from the circuit diagram, R627 was in line with number 4 and number 5. And you can see number 4, pin 4, pin 5, and it was R627 that I bridged. And if you obviously look at the circuit diagram, you can see again where R627 is coming in. So basically this line denotes the boundary of the neck board, and whoops, yeah, that's basically how that works. So yeah, that does seem to have done something. I'm quite pleased with that. I was initially a bit downhearted because we couldn't get the cable to work. So we just went for the next best thing, and the next best thing, rather than testing and doing it via the tool itself, is to just review the circuit diagram and, well, do it the old-fashioned way. Anyway, I hope you have found that video interesting. It's been an interesting little look inside the set, and also looking at how the set actually works as well, and also reviewing the circuit diagram. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button. If anybody wants to see the circuit diagram in more detail, let me know in the comments, and I'm more than happy to get a few photos of particular areas of the diagram that anyone might need if they're repairing a similar set. So it's the TX85 chassis. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, take care, and see you soon.